right, let's talk about Flippy.
Flippy update.
Do you want fries with that?
That's right, folks. It's time for the Flippy update. Flippy is our colloquial name for the disembodied robot arms that are taking our jobs, enslaving our children, and flirting with our spouses. We use talking about Flippy as a way to explore all the new, fun, and exciting ways the robots are taking over the world, and now there's nothing we can do about it. Today's Flippy update comes from TorontoSun.com, and the headline is Odds and Ends. LA robot goes past police tape to deliver food and more offbeat offerings. It is kind of a collection here, but let's see what they have to say. A food delivery robot became sentient and is believed it was above the law. Okay, that's not exactly what happened, but it's close. Now, right off the bat here, Guns, we read a lot of robot news, and I would say almost more often than not, are they starting the articles or the stories with a sort of tongue-in-cheek Terminator reference, they're all going to kill us, right?
Yeah, sorry. My version does not have the words that you read. I thought you were ad-libbing or doing your own summary there. But
are you sure it's up? It's right underneath the headline image there. Oh, you're on the text version. Yeah, I don't know what you got going on there. Yeah. Anyways, it says that, and I'm starting to become a little suspicious. Okay, I think we're past the point where you can tongue-in-cheek talk about these killer robots taking over the world. It's becoming less and less funny the more and more.
Well, to that point, I do have the video footage of this robot. Do you want to read about it first, or do you just want to watch it?
Well, why don't you just watch the video while I read it?
Because there's a couple parts in there that are worthy to, because the comments from the people filming it is worthy of highlighting.
Okay, let me give a little summary and then you can watch the video.
All right.
The robot in question was out for a delivery in Los Angeles last week when it crossed the yellow police tape at a suspected crime scene to get to a food customer, according to Vice. Film the Police LA posted a video saying the robot was from Serve Robotics, which contracts with Uber Eats. The video shows the robot going under the tape at Hollywood High School. At the time, it was thought a high school shooting had just taken place, but thankfully the shooting was later declared a hoax. Wow, what a totally separate piece of news I didn't hear about. Quote, our standard operating procedure is to reroute and not cross barrier tapes, a spokesperson for Serve Robotics told Motherboard in an email. Quote, however, in this instance, the robot supervisor believed they were being waved through. We're taking steps to ensure our operating procedures are followed in the future. So, Gons, don't worry. Human error let this robot cross the police tape. We can't let the AI actually make a mistake. It has to be human error. I think that's like a stock price issue. If your AI starts interfering with active school shooting investigations, you could get in big trouble. Vice reported that delivery robot companies with both remotely piloted or autonomous robots are becoming more popular in Los Angeles, et cetera. Then they kind of just talk about it for a while. But we have talked about these robot delivery services. Many of them claim that even if the robot is doing it autonomously, there is a remote human supervisor. You'd think that the human supervisor would be there specifically for this case.
Like an open communication.
From entering a crime scene.
Yeah, just like an open communication of some kind where you can see the operator's face through Skype or whatever, and is able to communicate. Like, hey, we're trying to get this delivery robot through here. Is this a place where we can go? Can we go around? Is there a way around or whatever? Like normal humans. But instead, no.
You're talking about having like the supervisor expressed on the robot.
Yeah, why not?
Well, if you're going to have a supervisor already, you might as well.
Might as well. That would make it human. I would accept that to some level instead of this no communication, just And the video shows,
he
this
believed he was being waved through, Gons.
Who's waving? I'm watching the video. No
You
one's
know,
waving.
like anybody who comes to a police crime scene investigation, just like, oh yeah, can I come through? Can I walk through? Yeah, okay, thanks. I got to deliver this pizza.
Yeah, and the thing is, there's a bunch of camera people. So what it is it's footage where you have this robot. It looks like a little, I don't know, igloo box on wheels or something. And it's going through, it's got a little flag, and it comes to the intersection here. There's a crosswalk, and there's yellow tape that's blocking off the crosswalk. And there's a couple of cameramen there, and the cameraman's kind of looking at this guy going, hey, what's going on? And then it just starts moving onto the street, under the yellow tape. And some guy, one of the cameramen, helps him by lifting up the yellow tape to not get caught on the little antenna there.
Right,
which I thought was a human traitor, supports the robots. I mean, that could have wiped out the robot right there, lose communication.
It shows the natural deference that a human has for the robot. Like, oh, a robot's just coming through. I shall help you, my lord. You move this crime scene tape. How dare they put this crime scene tape? It did occur to me, I wonder if these cameramen, they're like news camera guys or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it is like a potential school shooting situation. I wonder if they're like, we've got the police robot coming through.
Right. They
He's
think it's
armed
the good
with
guy.
a taser and a AR-15, and this robot is going to go save the children. Let me help it on through.
Yeah, so the footage here was captured by a civilian, and you can hear a little bit in the background. I tried to highlight the voices. Hopefully you can hear it, Basil. I don't know what's going on over there. Just noise. It's cruising through now. Sorry, this is a lot less exciting when it's just video. Yeah, crossing the street. Police
Crossing
cars.
the street.
Lots of police on the other side, by the way, just hanging out. And talking amongst themselves. And, a couple police officers spotting
across the street. It's gone up onto the sidewalk. A policeman walks by and kind of looks at it. Other police are kind of like looking at it. They're interviewing people. Nobody's really doing anything, and it has just sort of this.
What if there's a bomb?
I was thinking, we're all thinking that's going to be like the easiest way to bomb people is the robot.
Yeah, here's a delivery of TNT for you guys.
Boom.
Did you hear that dialogue?
Well, I kind of caught it a little late, but I could hear it. Yeah, they're just kind of chit-chatting about, this robot could easily be some sort of crime robot, terrorist robot.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to get a bomb to any location, just boom. I mean, that's what the civilians are thinking. So, the dystopia is here, folks. I mean, it's, people talk about, it's going to turn. No, it's here. I mean, we're it's slowly and it's creepy. But
it's not a great look when a delivery when a robot can just kind of wheel up, enter a crime scene, and nobody even bats an eye. In fact, they moved the crime scene.
The cops actually get out of the way for him to pass through.
Yeah, you're right.
Ridiculous.
You just kind of let it keep on going. Yeah, this is going to be a problem in the future, man.
Well, also the fact that no longer is securing an area, and then afterwards there's a guy moving the yellow tape as if that's going to do something.
Right.
Yellow tape it's over. No more yellow tape. It's not going to work. Robots rolling through. They're not going to respect the yellow tape or some kind of like red line drawn on the ground. Those types, it's over. They're going to have like razor blades and, it's all going to get a lot more dangerous.
They don't respect the tape. How are we even supposed to control them?
I'm serious. To think about it. And this actually ties into a later story we'll talk about with the Queen and drones and, the whole thing. But yeah, I think the future of security is, if you really want true security, it's this type of yellow tape is going to be no good.
Well, it's interesting because to the social engineering aspect, the yellow tape doesn't provide any security.
It doesn't. It's a psychological thing. It's
we're conditioned to not cross the yellow tape. It's dangerous for us. Will interfere with the cops. You see tape, it can't physically stop you, but we're as human beings, it's been programmed. You don't cross the yellow tape. And these robots, if they want to be seen as human, which maybe they don't, maybe they like their superior status, they're just gonna. I would be more concerned with the collapse of society following when human beings see a robot cross the yellow tape and just be like, wait a second, we can cross the yellow tape.
We can do it too.
Boom. Anarchy, law and order out the window. Robots setting the standard.
Yes, Flippy, my Flippy.
Yes, I will follow you into the dark. I will follow you across the yellow tape. The robots will bring us into our, techno-anarchic future. Love it.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. There's your Flippy update for the day.
Yeah.